Hello and welcome back to Nunchuck, where today I'll be teaching you how to use nunchucks in as little time as possible. Today I will be showing you three things: how to spin your nunchucks, how to strike with your nunchucks, and how to stop your nunchuck. Getting these three things down will give you a great start into learning nunchucks. So let's get right into it with spinning your nunchucks. In order to spin your nunchucks, first you have to be able to hold your nunchucks, which is the first thing that very many people get wrong. Whereas earlier styles of nunchuck spinning involved holding onto the nunchucks towards the end to get more range, what we want to do is actually to choke up on the nunchuck and spin more towards the chain or string of your nunchuck, because that'll give you a lot more control over your nunchucks. What we also want to be doing for this video is holding on to your nunchuck like this. So if you stick out your thumb, you're pointing the chain part of your nunchuck, not the end. This is called your front grip. If you really want to dial in where to hold on to your nunchucks, then balance them like this in order to find the perfect spot where your nunchucks will balance. Have one end hang downwards like this and the other end going across horizontally like that. That is exactly where you want to be holding onto your nunchucks as you are spinning. Now that you're holding onto your nunchucks right, you can give them a spin. What you want to do is spin both clockwise and counterclockwise in order to get a feel for spinning your nunchucks in both directions. Hold your nunchucks out in front of your body and not in close near you, so that you have more control over your nunchucks and you're not in danger of hitting yourself. Be sure to also perform the very difficult move of taking your nunchucks and putting them in your other hand to spin your nunchucks, because this will allow you to practice your nunchucks on both hands and get a feel for them not only with one hand, but with both. Step 2 is strikes. In this video, I'll be showing you a very simple strike. You'll be holding on to both ends of your nunchucks in front grips like this. So if you stick out your thumbs, they're pointing to each other and not the ends. And from here, you'll be performing your strike. From the side, so I'm facing this way, bring your nunchucks from in front of you off to the side like this, and release one hand to allow the nunchuck to strike forwards. This is called a horizontal strike because you're swinging the nunchuck horizontally in front of your body, so that it's going parallel with the floor the entire time. Be sure to extend your arm all the way in front of you and perform a sweeping strike across. You can simply let your nunchuck swing outwards in front of your body, slowing down your arm so that at the end it's simply hanging downwards like this. Step 3 is to stop your nunchucks. This is very important because if you're always having your nunchucks out and about like this, they're not very protected, and what you want to do is have a way of bringing them back towards you so that you have control over them and will be able to strike at any moment. So here's what you're going to do. Hold on to your nunchuck in front of your body like this, once again in a front grip, so if you stick out your thumb, you're pointing the chain part of the nunchuck. Then what you want to do is actually take your other hand, which is not holding onto a nunchuck, and bring it across your body with your palm facing behind you. So you're bringing your other hand, which is over here, across your body, and have your palm facing behind you. This is very important because that is what will be stopping the other end of the nunchuck as it is swinging upwards underneath your arm. The next step is to take your nunchuck and swing it over your arm into the other hand, which is going across your body and has its palm facing behind you. So once again, you're taking the nunchuck that you're holding onto, swing it over the same side in which you're holding onto it with, and bring it upwards and swing it underneath your arm into the hand that was going across your body. The hand that is going across your body is extremely important because it will be stopping the nunchuck from keeping its spin going and hitting you. After you've grabbed onto the nunchuck with your bottom hand, you'll be in this position, ready to strike at any moment and having full control over your nunchuck. So in summary, now we've discussed spins, clockwise, counterclockwise, as well as on your other hand. We have also discussed the strike where you're holding onto both ends of your nunchucks and striking forwards, sweeping across the plane that is in front of you. Then for the finale, we've stopped our nunchucks by bringing them over our shoulder and positioning our other hand across our body with its palm facing behind us in order to catch the nunchuck and have it in this position. So now that you know a little bit about nunchucks, be sure to practice those few moves, and when you're feeling ready, be sure to check out the variety of other nunchuck related tutorials that I have on my channel. That will help you out in learning a lot more complicated moves.